Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the first lesson is based on units and measurements. So the title of the chapter is Units and Measurements. In this chapter we are going to discuss about what is a unit, what is a quantity, how can we measure a quantity, what are the different units, then how to find dimensions. So first part of the chapter is quantity. Let us discuss about what is a quantity. A quantity which a thing which can be measured. A thing which can be measured. We know in our surroundings or in our universe there are many things, but certain things we can measure, certain things we cannot measure. For example, we can measure volume of an object, we can measure the time, we can measure the speed, density, etc. There are things we can measure, but what about the happiness of a person? That's also exists in the universe. Happiness of a person. Suppose you find a person, and can you measure using any apparatus, any tools, the happiness of that? We can't use any apparatus, any tool to find the degree of happiness of a person. But in the case of volume, time, speed, so there are many quantities, many things which can call quantities because they can be measured, using an apparatus. Okay, so quantity means a thing which can be measured. Then quantity is divided into two: base or fundamental, then derived. So first one we are going to discuss about base quantity. Here base quantity, it is the foundation of quantities. So a quantity which can be measured directly. A quantity which can be measured directly is known as base quantity. For example, suppose we are measuring time, length of an object, mass of an object. Here directly we can use a stopwatch. For measuring time, we can use a stopwatch directly. Then we can use a meter rule to find the length of an object. To find the mass of an object, we can use a balance, electronic balance. So here, certain quantities which can be measured directly. But have you ever think about how we measure speed? can you use an direct equipment, direct machine to find the speed? We have the speedometer, but the speedometer is not measuring directly. Speed actually contains distance and time. Distance by time. So when we compare these two, time, there is only one quantity. We have to look only time. But when we come to the speed, we have to measure distance as well as time. So certain quantities contain more than one quantities. Those type of quantities known as derived quantity. Okay, so quantity which can be measured indirectly, is known as derived quantity. Example, I told you speed is an example for derived quantity, then velocity, force, volume. So other than base quantity, all quantities are derived quantities. So there are 7 base quantities. We will discuss the rest of these base quantities in next class. So in this chapter we discuss only about quantities. Just for a starting, I choose a small topic for your understanding. If you support and if you need more lessons, we will discuss each and every topic one by one. So before concluding this lesson, we will do a summary. You must be able to define what is meant by quantity, then what is meant by base quantity, and what is meant by derived quantity, and you must be able to give examples for each. So quantity means a thing which can be measured is known as quantity. It can be both derived quantity and base quantity. Quantity includes both derived quantity and base quantity. But base quantity means a quantity which can be measured directly. Example, mass, time, length. Derived quantity, a quantity which can be measured indirectly. Example, speed, volume, density, etc. Okay. Thank you. More videos, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon, and share this video. Comment if you think any change should be made to this video. Please comment in the comment box, and like the videos and share the videos. Okay, thank you.